January is National Braille Literacy Month, and it's the perfect time to learn some interesting facts about Braille. Braille is named after its creator, Louis Braille, and uses combinations of raised dots to spell out letters and punctuation. Those combinations are within the Braille cell that you see to the right within the 6 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Around the world, people who are blind read Braille with their fingertips and can write it using devices like the Perkins Brailler or the Slate and Stylus. Braille began as a military code called night writing. The French soldiers developed it so that they could communicate in secrecy at night. Louis Braille was 15 when he learned the code and developed the streamlined version we know today as the Braille code. In 1999, NASA named a comet in honor of Louis Braille, the name of 9969 Braille. Braille takes up much more space than the traditional alphabet books, so Braille books are much larger than their print counterparts. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is 10 volumes in Braille, with the Webster's Unabridged Dictionary at 72 volumes. Braille is not a language. It's a tactile alphabet that can be used to write almost any language. There are Braille versions of Chinese, Spanish, Arabic, Hebrew, and many other languages. The Braille Challenge is an annual competition for students who are blind visually impaired and is sponsored by the American Printing House for the Blind in the state of Kentucky. Students from the state of Kentucky test their Braille skills in categories like reading, comprehension, proofreading, and spelling. They then go on to compete in the Braille Challenge Finals in Los Angeles. Individuals who are visually impaired learn math through a special version of Braille just for mathematics called the Nemeth Code. It was invented by Dr. Abram Nemeth and can be used to transcribe math, algebra, and calculus. There are 2 versions of Braille, contracted and uncontracted. Contracted Braille is where every word is spelled out using every alphabet letter within that word. Contracted Braille is a shorthand version where common words are abbreviated, much like don't is a shorter version of do and not. Most kids start with uncontracted Braille and then learn the contracted version, but it doesn't have to be that way. The examples below are people, children, chance, please, and about. You can see that the uncontracted version is much longer. The Americans with Disability Act, or ADA, mandates that all ATMs must be accessible to people with visual impairments. Drive-through ATMs included. That's so passengers who are blind, traveling in the back seat of cars or taxis, can reach the ATM and independently make the transaction without assistance. You can see that also the buttons Clear, Cancel, and Enter are brailled. There are some Braille readers who can read faster than a print reader, at up to speeds of 400 words per minute. The secret to reading Braille so quickly is a light touch and using both hands. One hand reads while the other is poised to start on the next line. When writing about the Braille code, the name should be lowercase. When referring to the proper name of Louis Braille, you can capitalize that. To capitalize a letter, you add a .6 before the letter that you want to capitalize. You can even get a tattoo in Braille. Most people get the flat Braille across tattoos, while some people get surgical beads inserted under the skin to create the raised Braille dots. You can also get Braille temporary tattoos. Toy companies are developing more and more games and toys for Braille users. This enables the individuals to participate in rec and leisure activities. You can now purchase Braille Uno, Braille and low vision board games, Rubik's Cubes, and many others. Here are some small clips of some fun songs dealing with Braille.
Now Louis was a man born 200 years ago, and though he couldn't see, he learned a lot more than we know. It bugged him as a kid that he couldn't learn to write, but later on in school they would read to him at night. Louis, Louis, oh, 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 we gotta read now. Yeah, 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 oh, Louis, Louis, oh, 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 we gotta write now.
Here are some small clips of some fun songs dealing with Braille.